morning, guys. I am back today with another foundation review. I'm going to be testing out the Revlon Color Stay 2-in-1 by Revlon. It's by Revlon. I was going to say Maybelline, but it's Revlon. So the last couple of days I've been doing a test on it. I've been wearing it to work. The first day I put it on with the brush, and then yesterday I put it on with my little blender, the Realtek Sinks blender. And today I'm going to go ahead and use the blending pad that it has in the compact. So I've got this in medium beige 240, which is a good shade for me, so I'm pretty happy with that. This compact, or this foundation, it was $12.94, I believe, at Walmart. It's kind of pricey, but you're getting the foundation, and you're also getting the what is this, under eye concealer. You're also getting the concealer. So for $12.94, I think it's a good price. And then you also, here at the bottom, so it has, you know, the little, this here, which is the why am I not, it's too early in the morning, it's only 10 o'clock, but yeah, it's actually 9:47. I don't know what the hell is going on with me this morning, but I can't talk like always. But you get first you get the foundation, and you also get the concealer, and then at the bottom, if I can open that up, and I haven't even opened up the bottom portion of it yet, I don't know why. Let me get this little sticky thing off of there. Where are you? There, no? There it goes. Okay. And then there's a third little compartment there that has the pad that I haven't used yet because I wanted to try it out on camera with the pad to see how it works. So the first thing I can tell you about this foundation is it does last for around 10 hours on my face, which is a plus. That makes me happy. It does get a little oily on my face at around 5 hours. So for my face, because it gets oily, it's something that I have to have a little maintenance with during the day. Like I have to have blotting sheets or, you know, a pressing powder or something like that to keep it looking okay. But I feel like this would be a really good foundation for somebody with normal to dry skin because it does have like a really glowy finish and it just looks really nice. Mind you, this foundation can get cakey really quick, so you got to be careful about how much you put on. This is not one that you can just, you know, slap on millions of layers like I normally like to do. So I guess we're going to go ahead and use this pad here that came with it. I'm just going to grab some, and it's kind of a soft foundation, so it's really actually easy to work with, which I thought it was going to be kind of hard with because I did watch some tutorials with other girls applying it, and you know, they had a hard time doing it with this little pad, and a lot of them just hated it. So let's see how this works. So I'm just gonna kind of try to pat it on here, and I want it to miss my under eye because I'm gonna use the concealer for that area. You don't really need a lot of this stuff to get the coverage, and I believe it's like a medium, it's a medium coverage. Let me see here while I grab some more. And that gets annoying. It just keeps on closing. So I mean, but it is what it is. You'll just have to deal with that portion of it. Compact, concealer, compact, medium, beige, flawless. So it says all day wear, flawless finish, sweat resistant. That's all it says. It doesn't say whether or not it's a medium coverage or a full coverage or if it's buildable or anything like that. But I did find that the more you put on, the more it tends to look really like you have foundation on. And if you don't want that foundation-y look, you might not want to put too much of this on because of that. So let's see here. And this is just 2 swipes with this little thing. This actually doesn't work too bad. I don't mind this. I mean, I know that a few ladies on YouTube did not like this at all, but I don't mind it at all. It doesn't work bad. So I'm not going to complain about this little pad at all. And this is the first time that I'm using the little pad with it. So like I said, it's kind of a medium coverage. It's a light to medium coverage when you just do the first, roundabout of it. Now let's go ahead and go in with the concealer. And I do have clean hands, and like I always use a moisturizer, the Neutrogena moisturizer, and the Stay Matte from Rebel. I think I'm gonna try and get a oil-free or an oil-proof primer and see how that works, and maybe that might help with some of my oil problems on my face. So I went into the concealer now, and I'm just going to use it on my finger, and I'm going to just tap it in with my, my finger here and see. And I did find that this, if you just put a light layer of this stuff, it doesn't really crease, and that's really nice. I mean, because that's one thing that I worry about, because, I have the under eye lines or whatever, and it didn't really crease, and it also didn't really crease in the nose area too much. So that was a pretty good plus for me when it comes to this foundation. That's why I say, I think it would work for normal to, maybe even dry skin also, because it just kind of, it didn't really do the weird creasing or sticking to dry areas on my skin there. And I will set this, with a setting powder, which is what you should probably do after you put a concealer under your eyes. That way, if you do have any oily under eyes, or if you do tend to like crease in the lines there, that it won't do that throughout the day. But I did find that this didn't really do that. So you just want to pat from the outside here in, and that's how you get the best, where it kind of prevents the creasing from happening here under your eye. And you just want to do it really lightly, and then just keep on patting until you get the look that you want. And I think that looks really well, if you can see the difference here. And I do like it. I do. Like I said, it's only $12.94. I'm not complaining about the price at all, because you do get the two products in there. And if you were to buy like a foundation and then go and buy a concealer separately, depending on what brand you're getting and what kind of, you're going to be paying that anyways. You're going to be paying around $6 or $7, sometimes even $12 for just the foundation itself, and then another, $3 to $6 to $8 for the concealer. So it coming in that all together kind of gives you, it's a little cheaper, I guess, that way. So I do like the way it comes in all together, and then there's no guesswork if you get the right foundation color for yourself. Now, if you like a lighter, under eye concealer, because you want to do like the glow, it's not going to come like that for you. It's just going to come with something that kind of matches your face. So, and then I'm just going to take a little bit more and then conceal these areas that I have here that I hate on my face. And I will, of course, put some powder on that so that it kind of stays throughout the day. And like I said, this foundation does stay for around 10 hours on my face. I tried it the first day without a primer and just, moisturizer to see how it worked with that. And that stood on my face for about 8 hours. At 5 hours, it did start getting, the oil coming through. Then yesterday I tried it with the primer and it stood a little longer. Same thing though, 5 hours with, the oil coming through. So it just reacted pretty similar with or without a primer. So, but that's just for my skin. So, I mean, I don't know if that's something that you guys would want to know or not, but that's how it reacted on my skin. So I do, if you can see, it covers up those spots that I have really well, which I'm really impressed with. So, and then I have something going on in my eyebrows up here. I had like an ingrown hair or something, and now it is just a big, mess up there. So I'm just going to put a little bit up here just to kind of prevent that from seeing through when I'm done with my makeup here. And then just a little bit more on my nose there. And that's how it looks. I think it does a good job. It's a light to medium coverage. And like I said, with this particular foundation, you do not want to go overboard, because it can go from really nice looking to really, I just made a cake and put it all over my face looking really quick, like without you even knowing it. And because you're putting on other layers of makeup, like your contour and then your blush and your whatever else you're putting on, it can get really cakey really quick. So just be aware of that. But if you are just looking for something really light, I think this is something that you would like. But I'm going to do my normal, go throughout the day and show you how it's sitting on my face. I'm also going to be testing out this new Wet n Wild Pro Focus setting spray that just came out. Now, I've been told, or I've heard, that it's similar to the Urban Decay All Nighter, so I'm kind of excited about that. Yesterday I did use my regular L'Oreal setting spray, not L'Oreal, my regular, what the hell is it called? My regular setting spray, and I can't remember what it's by now, and I'll put it down in the down bar so you know, and or I'll just put like a little caption in here so you know what it was. And that lasted okay, but I want to see how this works because they're saying that it's more similar to the Urban Decay All Nighter, so this stuff was like $5 at Kmart, so that's awesome. Also, I'm going to be doing another mascara review. What did I do with my mascara? We're going to be trying the Maybelline Volume Express mascara, and it says Big Eyes. And so this particular mascara has two sides to it, which is kind of awesome because I always have a hard time trying to get my under eyes lashes with, you know, the big brushes that come with these mascaras. So this one has a top and a bottom. So let's see what the brushes look like. And I got it in Very Black. So this would be the top one, which is just, you know, your normal, it's actually kind of a smaller brush, so let's hope that works. And then the bottom here, there we go. Oh, it's a tiny, tiny brush. So that is supposed to help you get your under lashes and all that. So I'm kind of excited to see how this works. So I'll put this on as well like I normally do. And yeah, so let me go put my makeup on. I'll be right back. What do you guys think of this foundation? I think it looks great. But, I mean, that's really your guys' opinion. It didn't do too bad covering up the spots. I may put a little bit more up there, but let's just do that real quick because I'm here with you guys, and let's just see if I can cover up those little marks a little bit more because I don't think that I did a very good job of doing that while I was just chatting up a storm here. So, let's see. I'm just going to pat some on there. And this little pad is similar to the feel of my, you know, Real Techniques blender. So it's just a different way of putting it on that way. And see, like now I put too much and now it looks a little cakey, so I will have to, you know, go through and kind of rub that off a little bit. But it did cover up those spots, which is what I was trying to do. But like I said, it will get cakey extremely quick, and I hope you guys can kind of see that in there. So, yeah. But I think it's, I like the little pad. It's easy to get a hold of, and you can bend it and, you know, get it in certain areas. This stuff did not, like, really crease here either on my nose, so that's really nice. I like that. So, alright, I'm going to go and get the rest of my makeup on. I'm going to try the new setting spray. Actually, I can just spray it on now. And because there's nothing wrong with putting your foundation on and then spraying it and then going back and putting makeup and then spraying again. That's not a big deal at all. You can do that all day. Also, this spray stuff, if you ever put on too much powder, you can spray your face with this and it will just kind of, you know, melt everything in, and you won't look as, you know, white and crazy ghostly if you put this stuff on. So that's a good thing to have if you've never used a setting spray. I would just go out and get this one because it's only $5 just to try out a setting spray to see, you know, what you think of them. But anyways, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get my makeup on because I'll just talk all day, and we'll see how it looks with makeup on, and we'll try out this mascara that I'm really excited about. And I didn't tell you the price of it. $6.94 at Walmart. So if you guys like it, you can go pick it up there, and I'll be right back. Bye guys. I'm back. This is the finished look. I do like this stuff. So just so you know, I do like it. It finishes really well under the eyes. There's no creases or anything weird like that. It's not, you know, it goes really well with makeup. So I'm excited about it. If you have any questions as to what I'm wearing in my eyes today, I'm wearing the e.l.f. Saturday Sunset. This is their new, what do they call it? Clay. And I used every single one of these. So, and then I also used my e.l.f. contouring pack here. If you haven't tried this yet, I would suggest to go and pick it up. I've heard that it's similar to Kat Von D's contouring palette. If anybody knows, let me know. Because, I mean, this one was $6, and I believe Kat Von D's is around $38 or so. So that would be good to know. I also used the BH from the Pride and Prejudice palette. I used the middle blush here today. So, I mean, it came out okay. I mean, honestly, if anything was going to go wrong today in my makeup, it did. So it was a mess, and I hope this is okay. As far as the mascara, I like the mascara a lot, actually. Let me close my eyes. I think, so I just read this and it says the Falsies Big Eyes. So I don't know if this one is kind of like another kind of, if it's the same formula as the other The Falsies, and I think that was by Maybelline. But this brush is smaller, so that's good, and it was a lot easier to put on. I like it. And then I'm enjoying this little tiny brush. It really, I don't know if you can see it. I'm hoping that you can. I actually have under eye mascara now under my lashes. This was so easy to work, and it did not smear at all. And with the day I was putting on makeup, I would have got it all over my face. So that little brush, let me show it to you one more time. It works really, really well. So I'm really impressed with this mascara as of so far. So I will come back in a couple of hours when I start to get all oily, let you know where I am. But I did tell you earlier, it does get oily with me around 5 o'clock or so, but it doesn't look bad after you blot. I really like this makeup, but I'll be back, and then we'll see what it's like. I'm a mess today. Alright guys, I'll be back. Bye. I am a total mess. Alright guys, I'm back for the 5-hour check-in. So it's been 5 hours that I've had this foundation on, and it doesn't look oily at all. It really, really doesn't. So I'm thinking that this Wet n Wild Photo Finish finishing spray is really helping out with the staying power of this foundation for 5 hours. I'm going to blot a little bit because even though you can't see it in the camera, I mean, it's just tiny, tiny, tiny here in my T-zone where I can see it in person, but you can't see it in my camera. So, and there you go. See, it's not very much, but for the most part in 5 hours, the makeup still looks absolutely great. It doesn't look cakey or weird, and I think that it's lasting really good. I'm pointing at my husband because he's about to cough. I'm like, shh. Anyways, the mascara itself, it's good. I really do like this mascara. Let me try to get as close as I can. You can see my baby lashes under here, which I have never been able to get that close with any mascara before, so I'm totally loving that. So, okay, we're 5 hours in. Obviously, I did my hair and put another shirt on because me and my husband went to lunch and we just got back, so that's why I actually different from the beginning of this video. But, okay, I'm going to end this. 5 hours, guys. I'll be back at the end of the night. See you in a little bit. Bye. Alright guys, so it's now 10 hours, and I think this Revlon Colorstay 2-in-1 makeup is holding on really, really well. I even fell asleep for like, an hour or so. So, I mean, yeah, it's doing really, really well. I would actually suggest you guys to buy this. I think that the spray, where did I do with the spray? Here it is. I think this Wet n Wild spray actually prolonged it a lot longer than my L'Oreal spray, and it is L'Oreal. So, yeah, it did, and it's this one here, the L'Oreal Infallible spray. It did make it last longer. This one did, the Wet n Wild. So, I would suggest to try this because it is a cheaper, it's cheaper. You only get 1.52 fluid ounces. You get 3.4, so I mean this one's $13, this one's $5, but if you're just going to try it out because you've never tried a setting spray before, I would go with this one because honestly I think this one is kind of better than this one, and I think I may switch to this one, and I wish they made it in a bigger bottle. Now as far as the mascara goes, I really do like this mascara. It's really good. I haven't had any flaking. I like both the big end and the small end, so I recommend this mascara as well. And it was only $6.94 at Walmart. So if you're looking for a good mascara, I like this one. I really do. I would repurchase this mascara myself. So that is my review on the Colorstay Revlon 2-in-1 makeup. I think that it's worth the $12.94 to give it a try, and I do think it would work probably better on girls that have normal skin to dry skin, because I have oily skin and it kind of gets a little oily throughout the day, but nothing too bad as you guys seen. And so I think it'd be perfect for you guys, and I like it myself, so I'm going to continue to wear it just as much. So that's it. That's the review on those two products. But I'm also going to show you what I'm going to be reviewing next week. So if you guys are interested, I'm going to be doing the Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation next week. There we go. That's better. And also the Rimmel Super Curl 24-Hour Mascara. So those are going to be next week if you guys are interested in watching that. So that's to come. So all right, I hope you guys have a nice rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys most likely on Wednesday with something random, and then again on Saturday with that new makeup foundation review. All right guys, have a nice weekend. Bye.